Hi Sagittarius, this is your December mid-month tarot reading. We'll have 3 separate spreads in this mid-month reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at love. It could be new love, existing love, love from the past, whatever comes up. The second spread is going to be good news, and we could all use some good news. And spread number 3 is going to be the advice for you, Sagittarius, for the remainder of 2023. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread, Sagittarius, is on love. And by the way, if you are still celebrating your birthday, then happy birthday, Sagittarius. I hope the following year brings a lot of prosperity, love, and everything you ever wished for. And you're wrapping up your birthday season with a bang. Right, we do have the 5 of Swords, clarified by the 3 of Wands. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. In the potential outcome, we have the Queen of Wands with the 4 of Wands and Justice. And we have the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Libra. But you could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. Right, so yeah, the 5 of Swords, the first card that came out, right? It's clarified by the 3 of Wands. This is what's actually, I think, coming up. It's not the past. I think for most of you, it's still in the future, or it could be happening right now. It could be unwrapping right now. The 5 of Swords with the 3 of Wands. This is like a final decision to leave, or a final decision to say no to someone. Right? And it could play out so many different ways. It could be you who is doing this. It could be the person you're dealing with who is doing this, or it could be both of you. All right? So for some of you, and I'm not judging any, for some of you, either you or your person leaving someone. So the two of you could be together. All right? For others of you, perhaps you've got somebody, or you've got people who don't want you and this new person to be together, and you're telling them off. You're telling them, you know what, I don't care what you say, we're in love with each other, we see the future with each other, and buzz off, we're moving forward. Right? For some of you, you could be leaving like your parents, or they could be leaving parents, so you moving out, right? So you could be together. Perhaps for some of you, your relatives are not really happy about this. But again, you don't care. And most importantly, this is actually a real deal. Real deal. Right? This is as serious as it gets. Right? So the 5 of Swords, this is when people sever ties, leave, slam the door on the way out. The 3 of Wands, clarifying it, it's a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and that's it. It's final. There is no turning back. But it's going to be worth it. It's definitely going to be worth it. This is as serious as it gets. The Knight of Pentacles, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, and then with the other cards on the table, it really is as serious as it gets, Sagittarius, right? Both the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles are long-term cards, long-term offers, right? The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight out of all 4 knights, but I don't think that's what's happening. Slowness, speed has nothing to do with it. The Knight of Pentacles is also the most serious, the most grounded, the most financially abundant, the most long-term oriented knight out of all 4 knights. With the Knight of Pentacles, you can always plan ahead, 5, 10, 20, 100 years into the future. The Ace of Pentacles, clarifying it, is pretty much a confirmation of what I just said. You see how the Knight of Pentacles is holding up a pentacle, right? That's exactly the pentacle we see in the Ace of Pentacles. In the Ace of Pentacles, we're simply zooming in on that pentacle. This is a way of the universe to say, yes, yes, this is long-term, this is serious, this is the real deal. The Ace of Pentacles, you know, is a card of somebody who is ready to settle down, ready to start a family, ready to get serious. There is a pathway in an Ace of Pentacles on the right bottom corner of it. This is a pathway to a new life. Very serious, very grounded, long-term. We also have the Wheel of Fortune, right? The Wheel of Fortune is actually one of your major arcana cards. And at the same time, it's a major arcana card, right? And it's a start of a cycle, a very fortunate new cycle. The Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads. In the potential outcome, we have the Queen of Wands with the 4 of Wands and Justice. And we also have the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You're the Queen of Wands here. I think it's a safe assumption. The 4 of Wands is the progression from 3. You see that 3 all the way to your left, clarifying that 5 of Swords? This is the progression to 4. right? The Four of Wands is a card of a commitment of marriage. Some people call it the 1111 card. To me personally, the Four of Wands always reminds me of an actual wedding. And the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is also a commitment of marriage card. So it's like one commitment or marriage card per person. The Four of Wands belongs to you. The Ten of Pentacles belongs to the person. It's like the two of you are on the same page. Both of you want this. Both of you see the potential. Both of you see the future and want this. All right, Justice right next to the deck could be a Libra you're dealing with. But with Justice card, you're getting what you deserve. You're doing what's right. Justice could be an actual place where people get married, like a chapel or what have you. Right, so yeah, like I said, wrapping up your birthday season, wrapping up this year with a bang. Right, and it's the correct decision. It's the right decision. This is rock solid. It's serious as it gets. Really happy for you, Sagittarius. Congratulations. Here's the second spread, Sagittarius. This is good news before the end of the year. We have the World, we have the Knight of Swords, the Four of Swords clarified by the Two of Cups, and we have Temperance on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or any zodiac sign. Well, the good news is that you'll be able to go somewhere and relax, okay? For some of you, perhaps you're going to be healing from something, and I don't see you actually getting sick, or perhaps you'll be going to like a spa or some kind of a treatment, retreat, you know, getting those massages, getting those mud baths, getting some procedures done, or what have you, right? We do have two healing cards on the table, right? The Four of Swords could be interpreted as a healing card. Temperance on the bottom of the deck, which is your major arcana card, but it's also a card of healing, right? Again, it doesn't feel like you're healing from some kind of a disease. No, it's just one of those places for some of you that I just mentioned, one of those retreats. For others of you, if there's no healing involved, then you're just gonna go on vacation. You know, and it doesn't have to be like a week-long or 2-week-long vacation. It could be a few days, definitely a few days off. And I have a suspicion you're not going to be alone. All right, because the Two of Cups right next to the deck clarifying the Four of Swords, there's two people in it, right? It is a soulmate card. It is a card of unconditional love, right? But yeah, we start with the World card. The World card is a card of an ending. But I usually interpret it as a happy end card. Something that's coming to an end, but you're happy about it. And for most of you, I think what's coming to an end is you working your butt off. You're definitely gonna go somewhere. Speaking of you going, the Knight of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius you're dealing with. But the Knight of Swords is the fastest knight out of all 4 knights, right? So that card could be interpreted as a card of travel. The World, by the way, could also be a travel card. I sometimes interpret the World as someplace remote. So you do have 2 travel cards. And the Four of Swords, definitely spending some time in, horizontally. Laying down, relaxing, getting those massages, or spending time together with your loved one if you have one. You could meet somebody. If you're going somewhere by yourself, you could meet somebody there. All right? And it doesn't have to be love. It could just be somebody you could be having a lot in common, somebody you will have a lot of conversations with the Two of Cups and things like that. So that's the good news, Sagittarius. Definitely time to relax and unplug and just, spend some time not doing much. All right? Cool. Here's the advice for you, Sagittarius, for the remainder of 2023. We have the Queen of Wands clarified by the Four of Wands. We have Justice. We have the Five of Swords clarified by the Ace of Swords. And we have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Well, this advice definitely has to do with the first spread, the new love, or love spread, rather. Right? Because we did have the Five of Swords, the last card that came out. And the Five of Swords was the card that we started the love spread. And it's clarified by the Ace of Swords. So I think the advice for you is to go ahead with whatever is going on in the first spread. Right? Remember, I had a few scenarios as to how the Five of Swords clarified by the Three of Wands could play out. I'm not going to repeat them. I'm not going to waste your time. But this right here is simply a confirmation. This spread right here is a confirmation that you're doing everything right. All right, you're doing everything right. However that plays out, it's good. This is it. Right? We start with the Queen of Wands. That's you. You're clarified by the Four of Wands. That's how you feel, or that's what you want. That's what you're moving towards. The Four of Wands is a card of a commitment of marriage, right? Justice We got a whole bunch of repeating cards, but this is a different deck, right? Justice could be, you're getting what you deserve, you're getting what you want, all right? Good karma in this case. Justice could be a karma card. And the common misconception is that karma is always negative. No, it's not. It could be negative, it could be positive. Karma is a very complex thing, but if we strip it down to bare bones, so to speak, it could be either positive or negative. So don't worry about it. Right, the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a card of victory, success. It's a card of feeling good about yourself, feeling good about what's going on. The Six of Wands used to be called the proposal card. But in this case, I think this is you feeling good about this decision, feeling good about moving forward with this. All right, so yeah, the advice for you is to proceed with what we saw in the first spread. All right, yeah, finishing it with a bang, Sagittarius. Finishing the year with a bang. All right, so yeah, that's what I have for you for this reading, for this time period. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. Happy birthday to you, to those of you celebrating one more time. Other than that, Sagittarius, have an amazing the rest of the year.